All right, Donald Trump shaking hands with crowds. He always done thousands to show up for these events. This is the Indianapolis Fairgrounds in Indiana. But he gave them what they wanted, and they wanted to hear from a guy who now they're increasingly optimistic will be the nominee. But it is that inevitability, if you will, that has got a lot of folks surprisingly skipping out of the big July event, including Jeb Bush, who said so weeks ago. And just yesterday, John McCain. Who knows who else will do that? Joe Piscopo is here on the niceties involved with RSVPs or not. Somehow Joe Piscopo and niceties don't automatically connect themselves. But, Joseph, what do you think of this?
I think everybody should stay home. Just let the Donald run with it, Neil.
Yeah.
I mean, just stay home. Jeb Bush isn't going to the convention. Oh, my God, lady!
I can't cancel on myself again.
Right? Come on. Stay home. You don't need... If the more the establishment stays home, the more Trump will win, I think. Yeah, because we're so sick of what they're doing here. And to threaten like that and not be team players, you know what this means, Neil? You know what this means?
Stop it. Stop it. We have standards here. I think we have standards. But, you know, Joe, one of the other things is, you know, he gives as good as he gets, and he's called them a few choice names. So what it gets to be like, and you and I might know a thing or two about this, you know, an Italian dinner table that turned bad. We're throwing bread at each other and food. But we all are still family. The Republicans are all still family in this event. And they have to get along, and they have to at least appear like they're getting along. I mean, Gerald Ford and Ronald Reagan did that after 76. And, all right, Gerald Ford lost. That's a horrible example. But my point is that it's important to at least give the appearance of patching up, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And it would be nice to do. And you know what? If I can, on Monday, Mr. Trump came on my radio show. And
well, aren't you a hot shot?
No, stop it. Will you just stop it?
Yes, because I was just talking to Donald Trump. All right, go ahead.
You are the worst.
Go ahead.
It's only because I know you.
Oh, yeah.
It's only because I mentioned Cavuto. And he said, oh, you know Neil? I said, yeah.
Yeah, then I'm leaving. Right.
No, you have to, if you get a chance, and I hate to be blatantly plug it, but at AM 970, The Answer, go to the
Fantastic.
Go to the podcast, listen to Donald Trump. So down to earth. So grounded. This is the Donald you know, Neil. This is Donald I know. And so all you got to do is sit, and sometimes I think it's just theatrics, not on Donald's part, but on the GOP's
part. Well, but he's
part.
very good at theatrics, too, and he chooses battles. I think he's a brilliant businessman. You know, unlike going on your show, he doesn't go on this one. That's fine. I'm not a vindictive person.
You're going to hold that against me?
No,
I'm not
that way. I'm not that way.
You're offended as an Italian.
No,
You're offended.
No,
I can tell.
I moved on. It's okay. And he's free to go on any show he wants. Here's the thing, though, Joe. He's very calibrated, very targeted what he does, and so the campaign with these recent hires prove it. But last night, after his big victory in New York, and he just ran away with it.
Yeah, man.
He was very almost presidential, we hear the term a lot, in how he, spoke of Senator Cruz, of how he spoke of Governor Kasich. And today in the remarks, it's like me trying to stick to a diet. 24 hours later, I'm looking for the scooter pies. Sure enough, he's calling him Lion Ted and all that. Now, that might just be him. You can't control that. But isn't that the stuff that gets in the way of him kumbayaing with all of these guys in July?
Maybe, but the chat I had with Mr. Trump, I said to him, I said, how do you're going in front of 20,000 people. And I said, and you don't get tired. He doesn't get tired. Donald Trump's got more stamina.
Amazing.
He's amazing. He really is. He's like so strong in that regard. And he says, Joe, I'm pumped up. I can't wait to get in front of those people. And, how many times have you stepped off the air, Mr. Cavuto, if I may, sir? How many times do I step off stage? Friday, I'm in Orlando performing. Sure. You go, why did I say that? Why did I say it? Happens to all of us.
All the time.
You do it when you're in the heat
because
of the moment.
Because we're excited. Like I'm not, addressing a bunch of bond analysts, and I just lose it. We're talking about money supply. You're wrong. You're wrong. I mean, the fact is, it's time now to stop that nonsense. Right?
And so you just get caught up in the heat of the moment.
Right.
But I'll tell you, it's better if the establishment stays home. It is better for the Donald. Right. It's better for the disenfranchised who are we the voters.
We're tired. Bring them all.
We're tired of delegates. We're tired of delegates. Super delegates. I am a super delegate. What does that mean? It's like a superhero? Like the Avengers? Don't get me started.
Look at the time, Joe. We're out of time. Always good having you, my friend.
You,
the best in Saturday Night Live history. His radio show is fantastic. It creates buzz, including Donald Trump. Well, I can't get. Joe gets every other day. Thank you, Joseph. All right.